Come friend, come foe, come one, come all, to the highlands to see who lives and who falls. Jokers and fools, queens and kings, they'll take to the stage on invisible strings. For once in my castle, their roles are assigned, their fates in the game, forever entwined. Under cover of night, the traitors will slay. Can a faithful fight back, or be the next play? Till death do us part, in shadows they hide. Murder and treachery, secrets and lies. They'll all stop at nothing for the ultimate prize. All are mere puppets in the world of the traitors. From the meek to the fierce, pawns to dictators, bound by the strings of the silent orchestrators. Every move, every breath, a twisted decree, a game of betrayal, no one's truly free. Till death do us part, in shadows they hide. Murder and treachery, secrets and lies. They'll all stop at nothing for the ultimate prize. All are mere puppets in the world of the traitors. Who can you trust when the darkness descends? The blade in the back, the whispers of friends. The court is a theater, the blood-stained stage, a dance of deception, a war in a cage. Till death do us part, in shadows they hide. Murder and treachery, secrets and lies. They'll all stop at nothing for the ultimate prize. All are mere puppets in the world of the traitors. Come friend, come foe, come one, come all, to the highlands to see who lives and who falls. Jokers and fools, queens and kings, all are mere puppets on invisible strings.
Hey, Rainbow. Hello, everybody. Coming in or on replay. Welcome to the Traitors finale episode recap. Hey, not that Laura Marie. So, how you guys doing today? I'm not gonna lie, it's been a little bit hard for me to get into doing this recap. So, yeah, this one's probably, it's not gonna be as good as the rest. It's not gonna be as filled with notes as the rest of them. I don't know. It just, the last episode, I'm just kind of over it, ready to, like, it's just over. I don't know. Hey, Pippi. How you doing? I did, however, is Kirsten's not here yet. I did get an anonymous complaint about, a viewing party that might be bullying somebody else in the viewing party. And so I definitely want to discuss that here in a bit. Rainbow. I'm like, yay, Rob won. Okay, recap's over. Woohoo, Rob won. Mara got crushed. Done with the recap. Yeah, exactly. That's how I feel, Rainbow. Rob won. And I'll show you guys my pictures and say Rob won and then end the live. Um, I don't know. Yeah, because the notes, okay, Natalie left at the end of last episode. Everybody is shocked still, and now there's this murder that they have to do outside and watch. So Mara's nervous, and Alan's dramatic with his ashes to ashes and dust and dust and right, Rainbow, I should. Except they won't take the link. The complaints are anonymous, and I don't think that you should single anybody out, not that Lauren Marie. That could be another bullying issue, and you've already been marked for one complaint. So I would tread lightly. I agree, Rainbow. That sounds way more fun. Oh, sure, if you want it. I'll drop it. They won't take the links. They're not link takers. It's okay. I know, right? I am too. I really enjoyed yesterday. I watched a few different channels cover some of the contestants talking about Traitors afterwards. And I watched some really good videos that were really funny, that are kind of like I just moved on and it's over. And then I watched that stuff and I was kind of more into that stuff. Like after the show, them dishing on stuff that we didn't know versus, all the stuff that we do. Rob definitely played one of the best games ever. Oh, I don't mind dropping it if you want to talk. Oh, that was amazing. And I just might have to play that again today because it brings me more joy than the stupid recap. It's not even really stupid. The show was great. I love how it ended. It ended absolutely the way it should have. Kirsten, hello, welcome. I heard from an anonymous party, Kirsten, that there might have been some bullying in the viewing party last night. I know, and Pippi, that was the thing too. Like in my head, there was no way two traitors could win it. And so I was right too on that. Well, you were right, but yeah, I was like, no wonder my head was so twisted by it because anybody being that pure and willing, nah. So yeah, there was that too. That I think Eric getting screwed was more interesting to me than Mara, because we all knew Mara was gonna be screwed. But there was the question of if he was going to do it to Eric or not. I know she was not wanting them to date. And I tried to troll her a little bit and make her think that something might have happened in a DM. But nothing did, clearly. Yeah, I didn't take any reunion notes whatsoever. I was like, reunion what? Lucky I got notes just of the last episode. I couldn't be bothered to do reunion notes. Just they take so long, which is part of the issue. Like an episode takes me 3 hours. Actually 4 hours because I originally watched it on Thursday nights. And then when I go back to do notes, it takes me 3 hours because I'm not efficient at all. I don't have the brain skills to remember things. So then I have to write everything down. And then I just feel like I'm describing, the episode like, well, you just could have watched it for the way I described it because I went through every little thing, which is so unnecessary. So, like, my whole system is broken. And I really think that's why I didn't want to do the recap so much today because I didn't want to spend 6 hours on the obvious. I don't think he blanked Mushroom Head. I think he absolutely wanted to, but I think the Mushroom Head said no. You heard her. She's like, yeah, I never thought about him that way. And the choice is all up to us, not them. I did get some, let's see. Um, I love these pants. Yeah, and I was really interested in the fashion. You guys, I know none of you will ever be able to come to my funeral if I actually, do die one day. Especially if I died, while we're still, God forbid, chatting. But if that happens, I'm gonna trust that you all will find a way to get a hold of my brother and let him know how important it is to me. Take a screenshot if you have to of the DM I sent you. But let him know how important it is to me that for my funeral, everybody come dressed as a different Alan Cummings outfit. Everybody. I want to see my brother. I want to see my brother in the finale outfit that he wore last night. I want to see my brother, and I know I'll be dead, so I won't really be able to see it. But I will. My soul will be watching. And my soul will haunt you, ladies, if you don't let my brother know of my last wishes. So, please, if I die, make sure that my family all dresses from eyebrow to toe, and hair and hat and all, in Alan Cummings gear. So I love what he wore last night. It started out in the morning. He came in these boots that are upper thigh high, and these pants and this top. This glittering, beautiful top. Oh my God. When he came in, he sparkled. Like he just lit up like a big sparkler. It was amazing. And then I really couldn't. I tried to get a picture of him at the competition. I could not get a head-on picture. But this was the first one I got. Look, we can see his legs underneath. I'm like, I wonder if this is why we never got a straight front picture of him, because of the way that it's cut, um, to see his thighs. But he had this chiffon scarf coming off of it and this pleather accordion material added on to this jacket. The top that kind of turned into a jacket. I don't even know. But oh my God, I was gobsmacked. First, look at that back. Look how gorgeous that is. That chiffon train. Like, I just want outfit. I want to find us to make me this jacket, skirt, top, dress concoction. And Johnny's silver pants. I'm like, this is stunning. And I want my brother to look like this at my funeral. I want nothing more than this. I just look at the back of that and look how he stands so majestic with that umbrella. You guys, why aren't you getting as excited as I am? Kirsten, thank you. Pippi, thank you. Okay, you are. What rainbow? I'm sorry. What's going on? Oh, do you want the link? Do you still want the link? I'm sorry. There you go if you want to come up. I love it. Oh my gosh. I know that I need to see my brother in that kind of shit. I really do. Mr. Conservative Money Man. Oh, I didn't see you say haunting. Yes, I will. Oh, I did say that, and I will. If you don't, it's going to be all your fault if my brother doesn't show up to my funeral like this. And then the only other things I've got is I took some of the drunk drawn pictures. Oh, Rob's foot. Did everybody notice as soon as he got out of the water that the Loch Ness monster got his shoe? Okay. Oh, and then the finale of Rob doing the do at the end and getting the big prize. This was just a drawing from last week. Rob, he's nimble like a cat. Meow. Another old picture I hadn't shown you guys. I know what I think. I'm thinking there's no way. Still, there are traitors. There's still 3 traitors left. Paranoia. This is a game of paranoia. I love that drawing. All right, now this week. I wish that he included drawings of Eric, but he didn't. She's currently taking a bath in her washing machine. Well, she's got to wash her shower curtain dress thoroughly, Pippi. It's couture. Jeez. So, in the first drawing, look, I can't even read that. I need my, where's my phone? Here it is. Pull it up. In the first drawing, she says, I'm tinking there's something not right here. Eric has to be to Traitor. It can't be Rob, right? The Traitor. Eric has to be to Traitor. I cannot. That is so hard. Eric has to be to Traitor. Eric has to be to Traitor. I'm thinking there's something not right here. Eric has to be to Traitor. It can't be Rob, right? Pippo! Let's see. So, and look at Rob behind her like a snake, coming for her. Boom, boom, boom. I love this drawing. She says, I don't want to think too much. My brain can't handle much more. And she's got her big hat on, but just wait till the next drawing. Ah. Okay, look at the next drawing. Do you see the 2 feet coming out of the top of the hat? I mean, I was wondering, especially when I saw the zipper on the hat, what she was storing in there. Was she really storing mushrooms? I wasn't sure. But then Drunk Draw let me know. Oh, that's why I can't see comments on my TV. They're not turned on. I'm like, why isn't anybody talking? But the comments on my TV weren't turned on. If people have their back chat turned on, I turn the comments off on my TV. There we go. Oh, whoops, no, I just turned it off altogether. Okay. But you see the 2 little feetsies coming out? So the next one. Oh my god, look at her eyeballs. And look at Rob. It's like he's tugging on her brain. 10 out of 10 accent work. Thanks, Rainbow. I would give the Irish in me credit, but it does me no good. It actually makes it harder, I think. Okay, let's see. If they hadn't spelled it out for me. Oh my god, but that was cracking me up, Rob, on her head, like pulling at her brain. Now we know what's under the hat. And then we've got them in the kitchen. The whole pinky promise of it all. We're gonna win this. We're gonna win this game. Mar, I pinky promise. And what's even cooler about this picture is if you look at, where they had the art on that wall in the kitchen, look at the art that this drunk draw's got on it. It's got like Lisa Renna and Rob and Alan. And there's this bottom right one is actually Michael Rappaport with the bowl to his face, shoveling the food into his face. I'm like, this person is brilliant. Yes, Pippi should. Oh my God. Pippi, you might actually have the full qualities needed. So here's Mara getting all excited. She's a faithful. I'm a faithful. Let's win this game, Rob. Let's win it, Rob. Come on, Rob. Tell me, Rob. I know you're a faithful, Rob. I'm so excited. I'm making diamond shapes out of my hand because I can't contain myself. Poor Mara. Ah, I'm such a fool, you absolute asshole. You pinky promised you're never ever gonna have a girlfriend after this. You're such a good liar. I felt bad for her too. That it is. I felt so bad for her too. And then you have to wonder, is that like why, as women, like, we get cheated on because of these men and like your brain starts to spin down this whole other avenue of that's outside the game. Definitely. It was hard to watch. And then Rob outside, I thought it was really weird too, you guys, that they did the fire pit ceremony. Um, how they did the fire pit ceremony inside instead of outside. Like, who does a fire pit indoors? Number one. Season one, two, and three, they always did it outdoors. Now, maybe it was raining, and so they had to, do an indoor setup because I just found it so weird that after the fire pit and Rob won, that him and Alan went outside to toast. Like I'm thinking, oh, did it stop raining? Is that why you're going outside? Like, what? Shouldn't you guys have been outside the whole time? And then those people are still like up in the castle somewhere. They're not like when Johnny Weir walked out, he didn't just immediately leave the game. They had to interview him and stuff like that. He's probably like doing his last minute stuff. And same with Tara and Eric. They're I in my mind, they are all still on the property somewhere. And very possibly could have heard him yell, "I'm sorry, Mara," especially once the fireworks started going off. And then they're all inside, like, damn it, I lost. That Rob's out there winning this shit. Damn it. We told you, Mara. We told you so. Rob, I'm sorry, Mara. But Mara, in the end, is a winner too, because she is getting herself a $10,000 purse. And oh, this is something. Okay, I should talk about this in a sec. Um, Rob, Rob has promised. He said on the finale, on the reunion, and Mara has said it on interviews. Rob has said it post game that he's absolutely going to buy her a Birkin. So, a Birkin does make it better, especially since she didn't put out. I think if we put out, it's a little bit harder when we get screwed like that. When we get totally manipulated, like all of that. So, I think it's awesome that he's going to buy her a Birkin. I mean, I guess after taxes, what do you think taxes are? Like probably 35-40%. Ziggy, what is $220,000 minus 40%?
$220,000 minus 40% equals $132,000.
So he might walk away with like $150,000. A little less. I mean, yeah, he can still get her a 10-gram Birkin. Yeah, I'm thinking like 35, 40. They're higher. They're so much higher on gifts. So even if it's 132,000, like Ziggy said, then he buys her the purse. He's still walking away with 120 grand. Um, he can get. I bet you he can get. A nice plot of land or something in Alabama for that. He can't actually build the house or anything, but I bet you he could find a good plot of land. Or, a really tiny plot of land and start to build something. But I guess he's had a girlfriend now for 2 months. That's also good that he found the girlfriend before the show was done. Although I know I'd be worried. I would be quite concerned. I mean, his beauty and his abs, they would definitely ease my concern, and I'd stick with it till I busted him, cold. I'd stick with it until I physically catch you because you're just too hot not to stick with, but just the tip. Pippi. This is not Pretty Woman. They didn't just talk. I believe her. I believe that everything stayed within in the confines of the game. So this drunk drawn artist I wanted to throw in real quick is offering, and I think I'm going to do this. He's offering, or he does, or they. I shouldn't say he. I don't know if it's male or female, or them. So this person sells drawings of their work. They sell all of the stuff that they've done of the Traitors, other shows that they do. They've got a top model drunk drawn out right now, but they sell all of these that people can buy. And so right now he's doing this. I keep saying he. I just assume it's a he, and I shouldn't. Right now, they're doing a promotion until April 1st. For $75 a picture, he will draw your pet. And oh wait, that was actually, you could see, let me go back to that. Right here, see this, you can see the two different dogs, like the real dog and the drawing. Like, look at Bandit. That is so cute of Bandit. And I'm like, I want them to draw my cat. And then I also want these as Christmas presents. Oh, it is a he? And he's what? He's been on Watch What? Rainbow what? Oh my God. He just jumped up to hero status for me. Watch What Happens Live is like, I don't watch it anymore, but I used to love that show. And that's like the mecca of late night for me, is Watch What Happens Live. It's a he. That's so cool. So anyway, I think that I am going to order here's some more oh, so he's got like a max capacity. The list closes when he reaches his max capacity, but he's open to do the list up to April 1st. Or something around, yeah, right around the beginning of April. So if any, I used to worship the ground Andy walked on, and I don't want to hear any smack talk on him. Pippi, I am beginning. I'm sorry, anonymous person. I am beginning to see who the problem is in your group. I will not have Andy disparaged. It could have been better. I agree. I mean, I don't like him like I used to, but I used to love this man so much. Like, I don't know, like I just had like he was like the be all end all of my world. And now he's just, I still like him. I think he gets a hard rap from a whole bunch of bitchy housewives. Ryan Casey. Okay, thanks, Rainbow. So, to the anonymous person who complained about the bullying at the viewers group watch party, I will deal with not that Lauren Marie swiftly and seriously. She will be. I can't. Okay, serious voice. She will be put on detention and she will be given 3 demerits. Oh my God, she's really being a bully now. Well, it's a good damn thing the season's over. Banner, I dare you. What are you going to do? End the season? She'll just end the season. Huh. Can't ban her. She quits. Now let's do watch party group therapy. Oh, okay, thanks, Rainbow. Now, Kirsten lives in New Zealand. Kirsten's innocent of everything. Kirsten is a perfect angel because people in New Zealand do nothing wrong. They're perfect. This is all on not that Lauren Marie's shoulders. I mean, she's a Californian, I think. She's a West Coaster, wherever she's from. She's a West Coaster. Oh, wait, so is Rainbow. I can't use that. Sorry. Forget that. Forget that West Coast theory. So, yeah, that's the reunion. That's the finale. It's the quickest recap I've ever done. Yay for me. No, see, Pippi, you're about to get demerits too. Kirsten. All right, if you're going to be Team Lauren, Kirsten, you're all getting demerits. All 3 of you are getting demerits. Your watch party for Traitors has been canceled by order of the Traitors. Oh, well, thanks, Rainbow. Click the link, click the link. Show your face, show your face. Oh, you're not? Pippi gets the most, though. No, Kirsten, not that Lauren Marie gets the most. But you're being a little sassy mouth, so I was Team New Zealand. You're being a little sass. Right. I watched Ron Funches did an amazing stand up. But Pippi is now out. Oh. I don't know. That's for you all to work out. I'm done. Done. You all got demerits. I quit. I also saw a really good interview. I do too. Want to watch that? They dropped 3 episodes. I'm like, shit, there is no way I could have done this finale and then tried to recap 3 episodes of that all at once. That shit would have killed me. do you guys want to watch a couple of the do you guys want to watch the Ron Funches stand-up thing that he did? It was really good. Talking about the show, and then Michael Rappaport's was actually I know you guys hate him, which makes it more interesting anyway, when you hate him and seeing what they say. Do you guys want to watch those? If so, I need to leave the computer. Okay. Give me let me see. Let me take this down. Okay, I need to run away from my keyboard for just a few minutes and do something. Um Give me 5 minutes at the most. At the most, I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. I am sorry, and then we'll watch those. Okay, I'm back. That was quicker than I thought. Let me find. Oh, Eric's interview. Eric, on his podcast, also talked about it. So let's see. I survived the Traitors. Oh, yep, that's it. All right, share this tab. Did I really just do that? I sure did. I'm so stupid. I just exited it right out. All right. Put it on 1.25. I'm going to have to do some commentary in this, and I'm sorry, I'm going to have to break it up a little bit, but to follow fair use guidelines, yeah. Let's see. Am I sharing the screen yet? Nope. What? Please send a link of William getting beat up by a snowman. There's there what? Oh my gosh, I need to see that. Pippi. Pippi, I need to see it too. Since I'm a member, I'm going to get receipts from Marie. I'm going to start posting my nails on IG. I'm going to do my nails as soon as I finish dyeing my hair, which, okay, let's talk for a minute about hair shit. Cause, let's just. So I had this goal in my head to dye my hair silver, like it's called sinfully silver or sinful silver or something. But your hair has to be super blonde for that to happen. So last week I got some bleach and I started to bleach my hair, but there wasn't enough bleach and it didn't bleach only maybe like a tiny bit of my head, actually, like probably not even a quarter of my head. So I got more bleach, and yesterday I did it again and bleached the rest of my hair. Most of it is a good color, but some of it still isn't. And I'm afraid if I put the silver in, what if parts of my hair turn green? So, anyway, my goal though is to get this to be silver. Maybe I might skip the silver, but I still want neon orange and neon pink framing my face. But I could have done that without the blonde. I could have just kept my regular hair color and done that. So it's going to be pretty for sure if I don't add the silver. But I really want the silver. And so I'm just torn on if I should just say fuck it after the stream and just do the silver and see what happens. ChatGPT has been working me through it. It's not the good green though, Pippi. I think it's that ugly blonde green. Hey, Keith. So I don't know what I'm doing. And I think I just want to see what my hair looks like as silver now that I'm getting old. I want to know what I look like as an old lady. And then right away, I want to do something a 10-year-old would do to it. I don't know. But then if I had left my hair brown as it was, when I put the neon orange in it, it would look like the color that you guys see on the screen. But because I dyed it blonde, it'll be more neon orangey, which is fine. So anyway, I'm just a little bit stuck on that. I know. Even if it goes a little, I mean, I should still do it because I can probably take any green parts and they won't really show as much once I add those other colors. She dyed her merkin green to prepare for St. Patty's. Did she excuse me, did she just dye green clovers or did she dye it all green? I mean, if you get like just a merkin with just like a little buzz and then you put like green clovers in it, would be really pretty. Or you could put a rainbow on your merkin and then write taste the rainbow. Okay, let's get on to Ron Funches. Hey, Stevie Lee. Well, my recap was pretty lame, but I suggest you watch the finale. It was great. Okay, so I'm gonna let's hear what Ron Funches has to say.
Show the Traitors. You're correct. My logic was sound. But I'm not going to assume you all seen it. If you haven't seen it, The Traitors is basically a murder mystery reality game show where the murderers are called the traitors. Good people are called faithful, and it's your job throughout the show to figure out who is who. And it's hosted by a very lovely gentleman named Alan Cumming.
Very lovely.
So when they asked me, I was like,
him.
okay. I like games. I like mystery. I love coming.
Oh, that's what I wanted to. Oh, wait a minute. I did not mean to choke in your ear. Nope, Stevie Lee, she is not a mod here. By her personal request, or I would have modded her before anybody else did. She would have been my mod first. Damn it. So as I was watching this, I noticed something with the YouTube censors. I gotta go back. He talks about the host, Alan Cummings.
I like mystery. I love coming.
No, I went too far.
But I'm not going to assume you all seen it. If you haven't seen it, The Traitors is basically a murder mystery reality game show where the murderers are called the traitors. Good people are called faithful, and it's your job throughout the show to figure out who is who. And it's hosted by a very lovely gentleman named Alan Cumming.
Right there. Right there. Look. Okay, let me just make this bigger. Why can't I make it bigger? Oh, options. Duh. 400%. All right. We'll fix that in a sec. Do you see how it says it's hosted by a very lovely gentleman named Alan Bleep? Because his last name is Cummings, okay? And the YouTube censors, God forbid they say a person's last name that has the word "cum" in it, okay? Like seriously, this is the algorithms of the YouTube censors. They are not gonna type in Alan's last name in the closed captions because they consider it a dirty word. But now we're gonna get to Ron making a joke about actually coming, and they just let the COMING word right there. That's my point, is just how they treat the two words. So I'll make these smaller in a sec.
So when they asked me, I was like, okay. I like games. I like mystery. I love coming.
Right there. I'm just like, just the censors make no sense at all. And I'm fine for a good coming joke. Like, more power to you, Ron Funches. It's a great joke. But YouTube censors, you're whack for that. You are whack. I fight every year, Big Brother, CBS, and actually, CBS took away the chat this year. So this is the first year I could not fight with the censors in the CBS chat. But every year, I need to find my cord. I'm about to... Here it is. Every year I would fight with the CBS censors because they would censor out words like gay and stuff like that. And so then when they wouldn't let me type the word gay, I would type in all caps, CBS hates, and then I would type gay people, but I would do spaces in between, or I would put a star for the A. Like, I'd beat the censor. Basically, I would find a way to beat the censor and then say CBS hates gay people. And then I would get banned for the night from the chat room. So, pardon my little quirk with the censors on YouTube. It just stems from my fights with CBS chat and the censors. So, Stevie Lee, you know what I mean? They've even got the word weekend blocked. The word weekend, WEEKEND. That was a word that was blocked in the CBS censors. I'm like, I can't, CBS, I cannot. So, yeah, needless to say, my attitude got me kicked out a few times. Shock, I know. All right, so anyway, I have little quirks with censors. Let's continue with Ron. Sorry.
You too? Hell yeah! But what I didn't realize is that most of the show involved them locking me in a Scottish castle with 20 of the craziest motherfuckers you'll ever meet. It was like Arkham Asylum in there. Supervillains everywhere. Talking about nothing but clay faces, two faces. That was just the Real Housewives. Fuck them! They are a gang and they deserve to be on a government watch list.
He says the housewives are a gang and they deserve to be on a government watch list.
They are worse than the Bloods and Crips combined.
I agree, the housewives are worse than the Bloods and the Crips combined. Whoops.
But they just filled this castle with them, and I had to be in there with them, talking with them and learning about them. And just for all these housewives, we're talking about hundreds of Birkin bags, and cosmetic surgeries between them, yet not a single job amongst them.
Now that I've got a bone to pick with. Now I'm gonna cough again just a sec. They do have a job. They get paid to be housewives. Plus, as housewives, that is your job. And Ron just gave me a tinge of the idiots on YouTube that are always telling people to go get a job when they're housewives.
I'm talking nary a passion.
Nary a passion.
People from Survivor there, that's scary. That island changes you. Met this lady so strong.
This is so funny about the story he is going to tell about Natalie right now. And this I can so see this in Natalie, and it's hilarious, right? They get paid to be rich and phony.
So buff, so fierce, named Natalie, and soon I met her, she was like, you might see me on Survivor. The whole time I was there, I only ate a tablespoon of rice every day, and I only pooped 3 times. Nice to meet you too.
So Natalie.
I think you need to work on your people skills.
I totally believe Natalie would introduce herself that way to a group of people. And could you imagine, though, only pooping 3 times in 39 days? Because she was on the 39-day seasons. So for 6 weeks, you only pooped an average of once every 2 weeks. Holy crap. Imagine the stomach cramps you'd be dealing with while you're having to compete. Jeez.
Because now I just think you're a traitor. I mean, I don't trust nobody that ain't regular. That's just how I was raised. You not regular, you full of shit. They locked me in a castle with Michael Rappaport.
This is great.
Thank you. That is cruel and unusual punishment.
Right.
We all know that man for some reason. He's been famous for a very long time. See him in some movie or some show, and in every show and every movie, he plays the same character. He's just always in your face, just like. Well, guess what? He can't act. That's him.
Yep.
24/7.
It's so funny.
Just yelling at you all day about the Knicks in Israel.
This is a great line.
I swear to God, that's what he did. I'm like, oh, okay, I get it, Michael. They're both storied franchises that could use new ownership.
When he said that, they're both storied franchises that could use new ownership. That's how you get Michael Rappaport. Because that's all, the Knicks in Israel. That's his jam.
So needless to say, I did not care for most of my coworkers. But I'm very competitive. So I was like, okay, I'm a faithful, I'm gonna catch me some traitors. I'm gonna keep my ears open, keep my eyes open, I'm gonna catch me a traitor. And I heard this lady, she seemed nice, she seemed sweet, beautiful, big booty black lady. Named after a car, which is always a sign of class.
Gotta get better.
And she seemed nice, but I thought she was a traitor because she kept saying things like, I'm a traitor. Ooh, I like murdering. And I was like, okay, all right, this seems suspicious. I should bring this up to the group. And so I did. I was like, I think Ford Focus is a traitor.
Ford Focus. He called Porsche. He just called Porsche Ford Focus. I died. I did not say Ford Focus. Ford Focus. Oh my gosh. Okay, play.
And they're like, that's good evidence, Rod. We think she's a traitor too. Let's vote her out. But it turned out she wasn't a traitor. She was just dumb as fuck. And I'm not trying to be rude. It's just that she was like so dumb that later the internet was like, you didn't know that she was that dumb? I was like, this is a known entity?
This is a known entity. It is. Yep.
And so then everybody really liked her, and so she was super popular, and then they were like, we don't like you no more, we don't want to play with you. And then eventually they banished me, kicked me out, and I had to go home and wait, you know? You imagine that? I had to wait. Taping was like 6 months until you guys saw it. And I had to live with that knowledge of being like, oh, people think Michael Rappaport eats like a human being.
That's enough name on Michael Rappaport.
They don't know he's like the alien in Men in Black that wants sugar water.
So gross.
And I can't tell nobody. And I was worried. I thought the internet would be mean to me because they had voted out the beautiful big booty black girl. Because then they were gonna be like, oh, Ron hates beautiful big booty black girl.
Ron hates big, beautiful,
And I was
big
like, that
booty
could not be
black-
further from the truth. And I knew I had yelled at the older white ladies, and they're gonna be like, Ron hates old white ladies.
Ron hates old white ladies. Yeah.
And I knew I had yelled at the older white ladies, and they're gonna be like, Ron hates old white ladies. And I'm gonna be like,
High five, Ron.
Really can't fight you on that one. That is one of my natural enemies.
Us
White ladies that look like Ronald Reagan.
White ladies that look like Ronald. I cannot. He said white ladies that look like Ronald Reagan, and that shit took me out. I'm like, oh my God. With plastic surgery, I can absolutely see the Ronald Reagan in some of these women. You did not. Ronald Reagan, that's not even fucking. Like, there is such a tinge of accuracy to that. It's so funny.
And when the show came out, I did get a lot of feedback. And people were saying mean things, but there were things I never thought I would hear. It was, as soon as I got online, they were like, oh, we love Portia. We hate this gay, fat, black, autistic nigga. And I was like, that's just the internet. I've been on the internet before. You gotta try harder to hurt my feelings, internet. But then the next week, the next episode came out, I started getting different messages. And it was more like, oh, as an autistic adult myself, it is sure beautiful to see representation.
It gets better. It's amazing how this
Wait, what? What are you saying to me? And I kept getting messages like that over and over and over. To the point where I was like, shit, I gotta go get tested. And it turns out the internet was right. Which is the moral of this story.
amazing.
Always believe what the internet says about you.
He is, and do you guys, did he say that he was on the spectrum while he was there? I feel like he did, but I think that's hilarious. He's like, yep, and the people end up being right. The moral of the story is believe what the internet says. Yes, Stevie Lee.
That was a wild experience. You know, I grew up in the south side of Chicago. I ended up, oh, thank you, some transplants. All right. Never in my life thought I'd end up in a castle in the Scottish Highlands, making enemies of housewives, that my best friend would be some just Alabama beefcake. Just never wearing a shirt ever. Just like a sexy, funny Bert Kreischer.
Bert Crasher, I guess that's his character. Abs gets a lot wrong.
Man, I didn't think me and that guy would be friends at all. Which just told you just how terrible of a time I had. How mean the other people were. That this guy from Alabama was like, come on, y'all leave this fat, gay, black, autistic nigga alone. We don't vote him out. He just trying to play the game with us.
Oh my gosh. So, yeah, how funny was that? So we don't want that.
Anyone see that reality show?
See if I can find.
What's up, Ron? Big fan here.
You got Rob to call in?
Yeah, what a cutie!
He's such a cutie. I love that guy.
You guys were quite a pair.
Yeah, it was my favorite part of being on that show was just kind of like chilling and talking with him.
You had a bromance.
I'll take that. I believe in friendships of men in any way. You don't.
Yeah.
When they say bromance, I always feel like they say that they're like, oh, a man can't just be friends, and also you can have a bromance, but then we would be making out and fucking.
Listen, ain't nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that at all.
Yeah, he probably in Alabama somewhere riding around doing snake stuff. He loves doing snake stuff. He's the in-shape Bert Kreischer is what I call him. I'm glad you like that one.
That was good. I really like that one. That was great. We have some traitor-related fan questions.
Sure.
The fans wrote in. One fan question was a video submission. Okay, where are we looking up here?
What's up, Ron? Big fan here.
You got Rob.
I thought that was cute. Let's see. Let's watch a few pieces.
We, of course, are going to talk all things Traitors. And I have a very special guest with me today.
Zach, how you doing?
I'm great. The most faithful of the faithful is here today.
The most faithful, dopest, best looking, most bullied. I was bullied in there, Zach.
They came for you.
They came for me, but I had a good time, and people enjoyed the season, and I'm a fan of the show, and that's what got me onto the show. So I had a good time. It was a trip, though. It was fun.
So what was we had the finale and the reunion last night. What was your reaction to the finale? We had the final 5, which narrowed down to the final 3, which were Rob, Eric, the 2 traitors, and then Maura. And ultimately, Maura and Rob made it to the final 2, where Rob just completely snatched it from her.
Eric with the magic ears is a better man than me because he's really a victim. He's a victim and of course Maura. Poor thing, tinking isn't something that that comes easy to her. So she was used and abused the entire time. But Eric really, it kind of overshadowed how bad he got played. But listen, it's a show, and people love the show. I love the show. It's fun. There's twists, there's turns. They do an incredible job of sort of streamlining these narratives for so many people. This starts with 23 people, and to keep it moving, keep it focused, you can only put so much stuff in. You can only
Yeah, he likes to think he was bullied. No, you were not bullied. When you're coming at everybody and they're responding to you, that's not being bullied.
There's hours and hours and hours and hours of footage, but I thought it was a great season. I thought it was a great ending, and Maura has to dust herself off now, but she's bringing the feminine movement back by getting Rob to get her a Ballman. What kind of bag is it? A
Birkin.
Birkin bag. So that's good. And
the feminine movement, Michael. Shut the fuck up about the feminist movement. And coming at her and making fun of her for getting a Birkin bag and acting like she's destroying the whole feminist movement when you can't even say it right. Feminine movement. Like, what? Are we moving to be women? What the fuck is a feminine movement?
Some of the great feminists are kicking and screaming in their grave that a Birkin bag solves everything in 2026.
Listen, it really does. That's one thing that most women they'll bear.
Fuck off. You know what the women are crying in their graves over? You know what? No. It's not about that.
That cross, as long as there's a Birkin at the end of it. So did you think Rob deserved to win? I mean, I think he played the best game. Not only was he the faithful slayer, but he took out every single traitor in the game and made it to the end unscathed.
He played great. You could love it, you could not like it. The name, it is a game, and there's the name of the game is to win, and he did what he needed to do to win the game. And he did it in very, very, very well, and he slayed. He took them all out. And he deserved it.
Did you expect to last longer in the game? You made it about halfway through, but I feel like your mouth really got you in trouble. And then they were gunning for you to the point where they didn't even care if you were faithful. They just wanted you out of the castle.
Well, first of all, to be totally honest, and this is just who I am as a person, I wasn't in there for the money or for the win. I was like looking at myself like I was like performing in a reality TV show that I like. And like probably like I don't know, a week into it. I literally, they asked me something about it during one of the interviews, and it dawned on me like, yo, there's money to
They
win.
should.
But at that point, like my strategy had went out of the door. Try to be something I'm not, and just.
I'm bored with him, but there was a few things I wanted you guys to hear, but I forget what they were. So I'm just going to kind of skip around.
That if they had just let me and Colton, who can defend himself and talk for himself, and he's a big, strong guy. Number was, them wanting me out. So then I'm like, well, I don't want to leave, but I also don't want to try to be something I'm not, and just, I don't know. I mean, there's ways to play it, and hindsight is 2020. As far as them wanting me out, that's not really the reality, because they were coming at me and they were coming at Ron. That night it was either going to be me or Ron. And obviously the thing that happened with me and Colton swayed the vote. But I don't remember what the number was when I got voted out, but it was still a close vote. I think that if they had just let me and Colton, who can defend himself and talk for himself, and he's a big, strong guy, if Johnny Weir and the rest of the pearl clutchers, if they had let me and him, talking out, I don't think it would have gotten as dramatic as it was. But I thought it was interesting that Johnny Weir and the pearl clutchers.
Yeah, I'm actually bored. I don't even want to watch him anymore. Oh my gosh, I can't. If you guys want to watch him, there was actually a few interesting things he said. You can find him over on Zach Peter. The other one, and I'm just gonna give you guys a link. I'll drop a link to Daybach. This is Eric's channel. Let's see. Oh, where is it? Daybach. There we go.
You know that because you're watching.
Okay, so I suggest you guys watch this. Eric, that's a really good interview also. It'll have you laughing throughout. He's a pretty funny guy, as you guys saw. So I would suggest watching that. And if you're into K-pop, maybe subscribe. I'm not. Yeah, he was rude. I agree. But other than that, I think I'm going to end the stream. I think that's it. I think we had a finale. There'll probably be some other good interviews out there too. I like, they can talk fully at the end of the season. So that's what I've been looking for to watch. So if I see some more that are worth showing to you guys, then I'll do another stream on it. So thank you very much, everybody. And I accidentally closed out of the song, so I'm not even going to play the exit. I'm just going to end the stream. So thank you guys. Have a great night. Thanks for hanging out with me this season.